Inside was an old envelope covered in dust. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was a photograph. A woman, standing in the same living room, smiling, but her eyes looked sad. Aisha froze, because the man she had been seeing, he looked exactly like the man standing beside the woman in the photo. That night, she couldn't sleep. She searched the woman's face online. After hours, she found something. An old news article from 8 years ago. Woman reported missing after domestic dispute. The address listed in the article was her building, her exact apartment number. Her stomach dropped. The article said neighbors heard loud arguments between the woman and her husband. One night, there were screams. After that, she disappeared. The husband told police she ran away. The case was never solved. Aisha's hands went cold. The husband's name in the article was her landlord. Everything started making sense. The cheap rent, the strange silence in the compound, the way neighbors avoided eye contact when she greeted them, the landlord's uncomfortable stare when she mentioned strange things. The house wasn't peaceful. It was hiding something. The next time the stranger appeared, she didn't scream. She stood still. He was in the living room this time, standing near the window, looking at her. For the first time, she noticed something. His face wasn't angry. It wasn't evil. It looked tired, sad. She whispered, "What happened here?" The air felt different. The lights flickered. Suddenly, images flashed in her mind. A fight, a woman crying, a heavy object, a fall. Silence. Aisha gasped. The stranger wasn't there to hurt her. He was there because something terrible had happened, and no one knew the truth. The next day, Aisha confronted the landlord. She showed him the article, the photo. His hands shook. He tried to laugh it off, but his voice cracked. "You should mind your business," he said coldly. That was all she needed to know. Aisha didn't back down. She went to the police. At first, they didn't take her seriously, but when she showed them the hidden photo and the old report, they agreed to reopen the case. Neighbors were questioned again. This time, some of them spoke. They admitted they heard screams that night. They admitted they saw blood being cleaned from the floor. The case that was forgotten suddenly became real again. The landlord was arrested for further investigation. The final night. That night, Aisha sat in her living room alone. The house was quiet, very quiet. She placed the old photo on the table. "I know the truth now," she said softly. "I see you." For a moment, nothing happened. Then a cool breeze moved through the room. The lights flickered once, and the feeling of being watched lifted completely. For the first time in 6 months, the apartment felt empty, truly empty. The stranger never appeared again. Aisha moved out 2 weeks later, not because she was afraid, but because she needed a fresh start. As she packed her final box, she paused. The room was silent, peaceful. She smiled slightly. As she stepped outside and locked the door one last time, she heard it. A soft knock from inside, just once. She froze, waited. Nothing else. No shadow, no whisper, just silence. She slowly exhaled. Maybe it was the house settling, maybe not. But one thing was certain. Some truths refuse to stay buried, and sometimes they choose the right person to reveal them.